Okay, first thing I want to talk about is the clothes that I'm bringing and the riding gear that I'm bringing. First, let's start over here. I got bags that are specifically for keeping dirty clothes separate from the clean clothes. Did a test run and that seemed to be an important thing, so I'm adding that to my kit from my test run. I got a pair of shorts there. They're very lightweight fabric that dry quickly. Can be just worn around in warm weather around your site, wherever you're staying at, or can double as swim trunks if you need them to. I got a couple of t-shirts. I got a big extra large camp towel. It's real thin material, real lightweight, compact, and dries quickly. So absorbs a lot of moisture. I got 2 pairs of riding socks in addition to the riding socks I'll be wearing when I first start out. So that's 3 pairs of riding socks that are specifically for riding, and then 2 pairs of camping socks, or hiking socks I should say, smart wool, good stuff. And I'll be pairing those with these nice hiking boots, which also double as a pair of riding boots if I need them to. I've got 5 pairs of underwear underneath the jeans. Those are riding jeans. I have another pair of those, which I'll be riding when I leave here. That is a pair of hiking, outdoorsy kind of pants with cargo pockets and everything you need there. It's a good lightweight material. Very kind of stretchy, very good hiking pants, field tested. I have 2 pairs of them actually, but I'm only bringing 1. So this is a light fabric hoodie, long sleeve, for just hanging out around campsite maybe at night, or help shade from the sun, get out of this direct sunlight. Very lightweight, dries quickly. For cold weather gear over here, I also have a pair of sneakers here, obviously, for just walking around. So in the back there, you see a fleece, which is excellent base layer, or excellent layer to put in between your base layer and your jacket to stay warm. With 3 layers like that, you can stay warm in anything for the most part. Anything you'll see in continental US anyway. So this is a turtleneck quarter zip long sleeve base layer there, moisture wicking, excellent. This is just a normal collar base layer, long sleeve, moisture wicking. A pair of jogging pants, sweatpants, whatever you want to call them, long pants that I can wear around the site or whatever, and then a pair of base layers, which are nice and tight, conform straight to the skin, so you don't lose body heat. You wear those underneath a pair of jeans or the jogging shorts, and you're going to stay warm. And as for gloves, I have 2 pairs of gloves. I have this for long distance riding. These things are amazing. They've even got the finger protection there, so that your little pinky doesn't get torn off in an accident. Plenty of features, leather, maybe, I believe it's faux leather, but I don't care. And a little bit of protection on the knuckles, or whatever not the knuckles, but on the actual bones. And then obviously knuckle protection with a little bit of, what do you call that, wind flow feature there. These are excellent gloves in my opinion. And then I've got these gloves, fingerless, so I can manipulate my phone or whatever very easily. These say that they have, these pads here are sensitive for your phone, and it does kind of somewhat pick it up, but it's real pain in the butt. But I'd rather have the protection than the convenience of being able to play around with my device while I'm riding long distances. The fingerless gloves are for more short distance stuff. I do have a very excellent pair of riding boots that come up to almost my knee and are very rigid, have all the protection in the right spot. They're just excellent boots. And I also have a riding jacket that is mostly mesh. So the wind will come through it. So I plan on being in warm weather pretty much everywhere I go. So if I'm going to stay in warm weather, I want to have a warm weather jacket. So it's a synthetic mesh. And I also have a rain jacket that goes over that, which I'll keep separately packed away, easily accessible in case it rains. I do need to pick up a pair of rain pants. That's really the only thing that I'm missing out of this whole kit that I feel like I should have. However, this takes up quite a bit of room in my backpacking backpack, which I will get to next. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my hat. I am very happy with this. It's a nice sun hat, keeps the sun out of your eyes and off your neck. It's very lightweight. It's got some breathability here built into the top of it, and so the air can get out of the top of your head. And it's got a nice little pull cord here to keep your hat tight on your head, and also the chin strap, which kind of makes you look like a doofus, but that's all right. It's an excellent hat, folds up. And then regains its form, so you can just pack it along with all your other stuff, and it's an excellent thing to have. All right, now we're talking about, let's get these out of here. All done with those for now. Now we're talking about storage. So this is about what I have for storage. I actually have two of these things here. This is a waterproof bag that can fold up and has a little, snap here, roll it up after you put all your stuff in there, and snap it together. And now you've got a little handle to carry your stuff in, and these go into your saddlebags, which I have installed on the bike. You'll see those. And then I have my main backpack, which will be on my back as I'm riding. This is a fully adjustable, starting out from a larger frame because I'm a larger guy. Backpack. It has a water reservoir thing, and there's the connection for that, so I can have my hose snapped onto that while I'm riding. It's got plenty of storage. I believe it's a 65. No, it's a 55 liter. I'm not sponsored by these guys. I'm not trying to advertise them, but it's excellent customer service at the very least. Excellent quality pack. I love it. It's amazing. It's got these compression straps here, which are fully adjustable, of course, and also adjust on both points of tension. You've got these little loops here, these little stretchy loops that are adjustable, so you can bring your ice pick or whatever you want to put in here attached to the bag. On the outside they have two of those. This thing has some loops down here that you can loop you put the handle of your ice pick through here, or your tomahawk like I have, which you'll see in the next section. So we've got these adjustable straps here, which you can also put a sleeping bag right here if you want. And they have the adjustable snaps here that you can snap into there, and you can have your tent right there if you'd like, or sleeping roll or sleeping pad, whatever you want to put there. And then there's this stretchy pocket right here that has a little snap that goes into here and holds your stuff in there. And this is kind of a stretchy, meshy kind of pocket here. Keeps things dry in here. Like if you have a wet towel, you can put it in there. I believe it is waterproof in between here and there. The interior of this is kind of a waterproof a little bit. We'll get to waterproofing in a little bit more detail afterwards. This is the main compartment. You can get into it through the front here, right there. It's 55 liters altogether. There's a little basket thing here that you can take out if you don't want to have a separate compartment for stuff on the bottom, but I do. And you have access to that separate compartment right here on the bottom. And so the water reservoir has a little pocket right here for that, and there's a little strap here so you can secure it at the top there, and then little holes here where your tube can go through, and then you snap it onto this right here. These things have a long track to move along for the chest strap. You can also adjust the length of the what are these, shoulder straps here. You can adjust that. You can adjust how far away they come off of the top of the frame here, and you can also adjust how long they are at that normal strap that you do that with. You have bottle holders here, kind of separate mesh pockets on the side that you can access from two different angles if you want, with little daisy chain loops, sort of thing, on both sides. Same thing. And in the hood, so you have one compartment where you can fit a lot of stuff up top, which adds to your storage capacity. And you also have a full cover rainfly. Now there's one caveat that I don't like about this is if you do want to attach a sleeping bag and tent or sleeping pad here, and then it starts raining, when you go to put this full cover rainfly on, all of a sudden it doesn't fit because it's not made to be big enough to cover things that are attached extra to it. It's only big enough to cover the backpack as it is, with nothing attached to the outside of it. Maybe your tools or whatever, like my tomahawk and my machete will probably be right there. So it's not a very good system. It needs to be fixed so that you can actually fit everything that you would normally put on a backpack, because it's actually a major problem that I have with packing for this trip. So not all good things to say about this, but it is otherwise an excellent bag, very well made. It's very tough and durable. It's the Ether 55, and from Osprey. The thing about Osprey that I like a lot is mainly that they will actually repair any bag that you buy from them for the lifetime of the product, for your entire life. As long as you own this bag, you can send it off to them and they will repair, just like they did right here. I had a tear in the fabric. I don't know if you can see it on this end. Yeah, so just a little tear, and I didn't want that messing up my day. So they reinforced that whole area, patched it up for me, from the manufacturer. I just paid for shipping. So they did that for free for me. So I'm very happy. Excellent company, and they deserve to be kind of promoted, even though this is a non-profit channel and I'm not interested in even accepting money for advertisements or anything like that. I'm not a big fan of advertisements to begin with, but I believe it's definitely worthy talking about. So this is my dry bag. I've got some of my paperwork, my very important paperwork in there, and it's, I believe, 65 liters. Should say on it here somewhere. No, I don't think it does. Oh, these things right here, the little packs of desiccant that you get in some packaging, especially for electronics and shoes and stuff like that. I keep all mine. I've been saving mine for quite a while. And you throw them in with your wet bag, or whatever you want to call it, a dry bag or whatever, waterproof bag, so that the contents will not get wet in rain. This is not meant to be brought underwater. The zipper stays underneath this flap here sorry, adjust this camera. So the zipper, is behind this flap, so it's not exactly waterproof as far as dunking it in water, but as far as rain is concerned, this is an excellent backpack, and it actually also has shoulder straps here. So if you had to, you could actually wear this as a backpack. So it's a duffel bag that turns into a backpack. And the way that I'm going to have it on the bike is this is going to be held down over the luggage rack and hanging over the saddlebags. And on the side handles here, which are very well reinforced, I have an actual carabiner, or carabiner, or whatever you want to call it, D-ring that is an actual rope climbing strength, good quality carabiner. And same thing on the other side. And the purpose of that is to be able to strap this on. So I'll bungee this thing to the bike using the frame. So it'll be tightly secured on, and then this will get tightly secured onto the carabiners there. I'll show you how that's all set up. And I'll be wearing this. And these will be, I have two of these, they will be in the saddle bags. So that's how I'm going to be bringing everything. And this is a day pack. I don't think I got into this. So this is a day pack. I want to have this. Not only does it increase my amount of storage while I'm riding, but also if I want to go around town, wherever I'm at, and I don't want to wear this giant thing or bring this giant thing, I have this thing and my saddlebags, and that's pretty good. You know, I can bring whatever I want with me. In here right now I have just, in this compartment, which is the main compartment, I just have this rain jacket because, you know, I want to make sure that if it starts raining while I'm riding, I can just quickly go and grab this and throw it on, at least to keep my top half dry. And it'll be quick access being on top of this bag, which will be on my luggage rack. So I'll be able to grab that quickly. I've got my coffee mug here, which, you know, gets a nice good seal here. So if I go to, if I want to drive around with my coffee, let it cool down or whatever, this actually doesn't let it cool down very much because it's actually really good. But it's there, and it'll have this little buckle here to keep it from falling out. And then it's got a little side pocket here, which I don't think I have anything in right now, but you can put something in there and it zips up. It has a top pocket here, which I've got some small things in, knick-knack, some hand sanitizer stuff, just stuff that I want to access quickly. And then in here I have all my toiletries, right? Soaps and stuff. I have a good toothpaste, a couple of bottles of highly concentrated biodegradable soap that I can use out in the woods without worrying too much, and some other things here. So some sunglass savers, things of that nature. Oh yeah, and an extra set of plastic silverware just in case I need it. It's always handy to have. I have a metal set that's really nice, and I'm going to keep that hooked onto the backpack. I'll show you that stuff next. But then another pocket here, which is nice to have as well. I don't have anything in there right now, but it's nice to have plenty of storage. And then of course it's got the Molly kind of style webbing and a nice handle here to carry it around, and some more Molly style webbing on the side, so I could potentially attach quite a few things to that. So that's all I have for storage, and all that stuff's going to fit on my bike. All right, now on to the camping gear, I believe. All right, one more thing about the luggage storage capacity. So the other bag that I have is filled with a bunch of tools. I have a trickle charger in there in case my battery dies, and you know, I can't find any other way to jump start it or whatever. If I need to get juice to the battery, I can. I just need an electrical outlet. I have a siphon pump thing there in case I run out of gas on the side of the road and somebody drives by. Maybe I can siphon a gallon out of their tank to get me to the next gas station. I've got a portable tire inflator that is rechargeable, wireless. It's USB-C. This thing's pretty awesome. It's a little bulky. I could have gotten a smaller one, but the smaller one was a lot more expensive. So that actually fit. You can set a specific tire pressure, PSI, that you want you to get to, and you're good to go. I have some zip ties. I've got some tire irons back there. Just basic tool set. I've got a wrench, a 3-in-1 wrench. That, you know, I have the 4 basic sizes that you need, and an adjustable wrench as well. So, you know, your most basic stuff. And this is a patch kit from my, I used to have a boat, and that was a patch kit for my dinghy. It's a rigid inflatable, and it's got some patch kit stuff in there for that waterproof bag, or these waterproof bags, whatever I need it for, just to patch that stuff up. And more desiccant, because when you have a waterproof bag, moisture doesn't want to get out either. So when you put desiccant in there, it actually draws that moisture in. Anyway, on to the gear. Okay. All right, now we're on to all the gear. I have over there just kind of everyday things, my tools, my sleeping stuff and comfort, cooking stuff, bathroom stuff, and hydration stuff. So we're going to go over here. Just some basic emergency stuff, and this is a little bug net that you take it out of that little carrier thing, and it's a little net that goes over that sun hat that I have, and has a little cincher so that you can keep your head free from biting insects, which is very nice, flying insects. It's a little emergency blanket, and just an emergency little light stick. This is my very nice headlamp, which also doubles as a like a camping lantern. You can use this carrying case, put it over the headlamp light, and it's got a rigid frame that stands up so that you can just put it on your table or in the middle of a tent or wherever you're at, and it stands up, and this whole carrying case illuminates from the light and gives you a good area of light. It's very handy to have. I have a rechargeable battery in there, and I have another extra rechargeable battery in case that one dies on me. As far as cooking is concerned, I've got my fuel and all the stuff I need for cooking food right here. I have 2 titanium pots, and 2 titanium pans. So this is a large frying pan, sort of. This is a small frying pan, sort of. So sort of, because they are very small, but they're titanium. And in here I keep all my fire stuff and my stove. This is a pocket rocket. It's very, very handy. I can show you, and I've got the sorry, I have to keep tapping the screen because the GoPro likes to time out on the screen for me. So there's my stove. Goes with me anywhere. It's super lightweight, small, compact, you know, and this will start it every single time. I don't need matches at all to start a fire on this. This also is a rechargeable flame that I can use to start that. And this is this is, you know, waterproof, strike anywhere matches, or no, I think they strike on the thing, but you have extra things. That all fits in there. I'm gonna have to pause for a minute. Okay, sorry about that. We got some company here tonight, and it's the night before I'm leaving. Probably should have done this video sooner. Anyway, so yeah, two pots. Like I said, titanium. This one's a little bigger, this one's a little smaller. Obviously, this little Russian nesting pot there. And those all go in this neat little mesh carrying case, which I can attach onto the outside of my backpack. Again, there's the fuel for it. And so this little setup is a cheap carabiner with a decent metal knife, fork, and spoon set. And then I have a little hole digger thing here made out of titanium, so it's super lightweight. Kind of feels flimsy, but it's nice and strong. And it also has serrated edges. You can use it as a tent pole by attaching here or running line through here at the top, or both. And yeah, this also doubles as a good bear bell as well. If you're walking through the woods and you want to make sure everything knows that you're there so it can get away from you. This is a great double for that. You just hook it onto your belt loop, and every time you step forward, it smacks into this and makes a loud noise, which is probably very annoying. So this is a pocket shower. It's just basically a bag that holds water and has a little hole at the bottom of it. You fill it up with water in the morning, let it sit out in the sunlight all day. It's black, so it'll absorb as much energy as possible. By the end of the day, you've got a nice hot shower. You could probably actually wait all night, and then in the morning, take a nice warm shower. This is a little portable bidet. This is probably one of my favorite things. It saves me from having to carry a lot of toilet paper because I can get clean down there after I dig that hole with my little tool over there. And I just fill this thing up with water, and you unscrew this, take the little hook out here, screw that back on, open this up, attach this here, and do your business, and then you squeeze this and it squirts some water out there to keep you clean. Very simple design, but very effective and excellent. It's one of the best things you can carry around, especially if you're trying to go light. And so hydration, I have, sorry, I gotta tap the screen again so I know what I'm looking at. There we go. Okay, so for hydration, I have two 32-ounce bottles here, about 1 liter each, and a hydration reservoir that is about 2 liters. It's actually Osprey, so it's designed specifically for Osprey bags, so that goes in my bag very well, very easily, and it has a little detach point right here, so you can just keep this hose separate from it, go fill this, leave your hose attached to your bag, whatever. It's excellent. I love it. And then if I need to, I can get water from anywhere with this Life Straw system. I can actually hook this in, this little unit here, which is the actual filter, in through here. So I take this out, and one end of this goes into there, the male end goes into there, and then the female end's on the other side, and I can somehow connect this whole system up through that. So I can actually just put unfiltered water in this hydration reservoir and then drink filtered water as I go. It's an excellent system. I like it. And that's it for my camping gear. I believe maybe I'll do my my vlog setup. Obviously I have a helmet that has a little mount on the chin for my GoPro, and I have a little mesh Bluetooth talking device that has it's got a microphone in my helmet, which is how you hear me talking while I'm riding, so it picks up my voice there. I apologize for the way that it collects my voice. It waits for me to talk, and then it turns on and transmits the signal of me talking to the GoPro wirelessly. And other times it's like doing noise canceling stuff because it's very windy and all that stuff. So you have that stuttering kind of start-stop recording. Okay, for whatever reason, it just cut off my GoPro automatically for some reason. Anyway, as I was saying, The microphone sometimes, you know, it cuts off and all that stuff. So I'm going to try to see if I can run some music in the background as I'm talking, and then see if I can sidechain that with my voice so that it ducks, the volume of the music ducks while I'm talking. So that way you know that your audio is still working, but you're just waiting for me to say something into the microphone. We'll see how that works. I have an iPad that I use for audio and a laptop as well. So I'll be bringing the laptop and the iPad, and I'll set up you know, with the stuff I have for the moto vlog next, and I think that'll be it. I did not talk about the cutlery or the sleeping gear. That's what happens when you get distracted. So it's a case of not being very mindful. But I did get distracted, so you'll have to forgive me. So essentially I have a two-person backpacking tent right here. It has very lightweight aluminum kind of poles. It's got a full cover rain fly. So it's excellent. I've used it, I've camped with it quite a bit. You'll probably see it in some of my videos. This is my sleeping bag. I believe it goes down to, so that's the comfort range there. So it's a Trailmade 20, long and wide because I'm a big guy. I have to buy everything extra long and extra wide. Unfortunately, this is also a extra long and wide self-inflating sleeping pad, kind of mummy shaped. This is the footprint, the official footprint, whatever, for this backpack, so that the bottom of my tent stays intact for the most part. And this is a whole hammock system right here. This is the hammock. It can hold, I think, up to 400 pounds, which is just enough, way more than enough for me, which is great. This is a rain cover for that, goes over that, and then a bug net that goes around the hammock so you don't get swarmed by mosquitoes and stuff like that. So all you need is two trees relatively close enough together, and you're good to go. And then for cutlery, I can process wood out in the field. I can hack off some branches with this this American-made. It was a local craftsman in Montana. So I absolutely do not mind promoting that guy. Two hawks. Almost just cut my hand there. These are very, very well-made tomahawks, and he stamps every one of them. I have not been taking care of this one as good as you probably should take care of one, but it's excellent. It's very sharp. It's handy. The guy makes the handles as well, and the back of it can also double as a hammer as well, which is excellent. It's very handy. And he made the blade cover here, and also a belt loop that goes in there. So he made those things. Two Hawks is excellent, excellent quality every time, and I'm very happy to promote a local craftsman like him. And then I have a jungle machete. This thing is excellent for a lot of different stuff. You can process firewood with this. You can saw into pretty much anything with that. It's got the serrated section down there. It's got an excellent grip, very good quality, and also has this kind of serrated butt on it that you can use for quite a few different things. And it's got a good little grip here, although this actually is kind of painful unless you got a leather glove on or something. It's I think supposed to be for grip, but basically you just still want to use it. This has definitely not been taken care of very well. I believe I was using it. It doubles as a fire poker for me when I'm sitting around the fire. So this still has ashes from the last fire I was sitting around. But it is an excellent blade, very good quality. and not too expensive. And yeah, it's got a little case that came with it. It's excellent, nice and heavy duty belt loop, and plus a little thing here so you can tie a string and tie it to your leg and have it stay in place. And it's got a little pocket here for whatever you need. Good stuff. And then this is my Maracniv kind of whittling slash game processing kind of knife. It's nice and very, very sharp. I very rarely use this. This is specifically for, you know, this is a very specialist tool and it needs to stay sharp and clean. I used to have a portable knife sharpener that doubled with this pretty well. I think I'm going to pick one up again, and then just a basic pocket knife for, you know, everyday cutlery stuff, which I don't really have to pay. So this is kind of like a sacrificial blade, you know, where I can just kind of use it for anything. I don't really care if I damage it because it's kind of a cheap knife. Whereas the Maracniv is more of a specialty thing, even though it's relatively inexpensive. I think I picked that up for 20 bucks. It's an excellent deal for a knife. This hard case is excellent. It snaps on, even upside down. It'll hang onto a belt. And it's a nice hard case. It's a good hard shell. You can also, you know, if you have a system or Molly or whatever, I think you can do that with. And the blade is excellent, but the handle is really very very comfortable, very slip proof. You know, it's an excellent blade, especially for the money. I've owned several of those in my life. All right, so that's it. That's it for the gear. I got everything, and now we're gonna move on to the moto vlog setup.